on today's episode of 5.
Okay. There we go.
Pali. Okay. Nguzu.
Hope you're ready.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Mr. Nguzu and crew.
Let's meet our panel.
I'm Grace Kakoma. One thing that's interesting about me, I do everything with my left hand, practically everything.
Morning, how are you?
I'm Maveka Kapungwe. I'm a student at the University of Zambia doing my 3rd year. Okay, I'm practically going to 4th year now. And I'm an artist, a painter, and I'm a poet.
My name is Amumba Crispin. I'm a student at Eden, doing my Bachelor of Clinical Medicine, going to 2nd year. And I'm also a passionate community worker. So I do different stuff in the community.
Kufekisa Msawafo are my names, and I'm an associate consultant, agriculture engineer by profession, but I'm an associate consultant for agri and networks.
My name is Expan Lamar. I'm a singer, songwriter, and performer.
So, a painter/poet, a passionate community worker, and an associate accountant. What could possibly go wrong? What do you think today's list is about?
Food?
One of them should be Big Brother. Yeah. Another one should be Channel O Music Awards. Yeah, that's a top TV. Oh no, is that a TV show though?
Okay, I think it could be anything, but I'm hoping it's something that I know, something that I like, something like to do with art, poetry.
Girls?
Maybe politics.
Okay, let me say celebrities.
Hey, yo, come on.
Anything, yeah. Nature.
Maybe what's happening in Zambia, some trending stuff, I don't know. I have no idea.
Maybe football teams or music videos.
Well, let's take a look, shall we?
Top 5 African TV shows? Wow.
Well, no girls, but we work on it.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, but not as much as I read, I would say. Yeah, I love to watch documentaries. Yeah.
Mpali.
Mpali, Zuba.
I like Costa. I loved People's Choice. I also loved, I love the one IK does. Okay.
Banja. No, A Family.
We used to watch this when we were kids. Bonyo.
Okay, I know it. I thought it was something else.
I know the old Banja.
I used to. Yeah, the one from movie TV and stuff back in the day.
I remember Banja. Yeah, I do. Number 5 though.
I never used to really be a fan of it.
Yes, I loved Banja. I was even discussing about I loved Banja. Like, it should be number 1.
No. No.
But it's yeah, Banja was brought in this Zambian series and brought out people to appreciate. You know, it's very hard for us to appreciate our own stuff, but people, like, it's one of those which got people glued to their TV sets. I don't, because it's been so long since I watched it.
No, it's a classic. It's a classic, actually.
And then we wanted those big TVs and you just be there watching Banja, so it's...
But I never thought it would be here, but then, yeah, now that it's here, it's actually a classic.
It's amazing.
So long, and I can't even remember what it was about.
I remember it was like in the village setup and something like that, and it was a comedy. But yeah, I can really lie. I've not really, yeah, really sat and watched it like that.
Maybe let's see what's on number 4. Then I would judge if it's meant to be on number 5.
Super Story. Hey, this one I remember. Yo.
I think by the time this one was there, we didn't have a TV.
I remember this one as well, you know, because the whole, I don't know if you remember this, but
I watched a couple of episodes, and
My voice is the problem right now, but I would sing it.
growing up, you'd have a setup where, you know, the whole family is seated, you know, you're watching a specific TV show. Ooh.
It's a
This one was mad. The toy tomato and stuff.
yeah, but now I'm thinking to myself, I need to get married or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super Story, I loved Super Story. I watched most of them.
This is
I loved One Bad Apple, Everything It Takes. I loved the one for Swara. I think it was O Father or Daughter.
yeah, toy tomato.
I loved Omoye, A Child Like You. That one was interesting. And the one for Nena, which had the ghost.
In the sitting room, after bathing, like that. I'm not that old, by the way.
Like, I've never forgotten the song. We didn't even know the lyrics, but we'd sing it. And
I'm not that old, but I remember that. So, Super Story, Banja.
Super Story.
Okay, yeah, Banja should be number 5 then.
Yeah, by far, man. Super Story was big. Yeah, it was dope.
No, for me, Banja was always number 1. Like it's
Super Story.
Banja was number 1. So Super Story, I just watched a couple of episodes, and it didn't cut for me.
it's a super story, a life of strife and sorrows, where the fish trod the river, something like that. That's why we don't know the words.
No. Okay, we'll see it. But I would put it top 3. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Maveka. 5 will be back after this.
Welcome back. So far, the panel thinks the list is booky. It's a wow.
Wow.
The panel is also very informed.
The one IK does.
Okay, I know it. I thought it was something else.
Told you. Now on with the rest of the list.
Okay. There we go.
Pali. Okay.
Nguzu.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Mr. Nguzu and crew. Yeah, Mpali is a good show.
Yes, I do.
But I don't anymore. School, because you don't have access to TV the whole time. And then, yeah, just school, basically, I guess.
And it's amazing. I think it's brought back the Banja vibe to the Zambian culture, because people are glued to the TV sets of Mpala, and people are now discussing. Now that during Banja time, we didn't have social media, like we didn't use it that much, but here everyone wants to know what's happening, and just brought back the Banja days. So that's why I also love Mpali, because just Zambian vibe.
Yeah, this is Zambia's best. Now, this one is putting Zambia on the map. Like, it's a dope show. I've been watching it since like season 1, and yeah, I really enjoy it. I feel it's like, it embraces the two Zambian. You know, like some other shows, I won't mention names, but they've got like that tendency of copying other shows like Nigerian and stuff. But Mpali is so unique. Like they always, the way even they speak, like the Nyanja, the Bemba, it's all fluent and stuff. You can tell like, okay, this is some Zambian original stuff. Yeah, so yeah.
Ooh. Now, it will sound like I'm betraying my country, but I really love Super Story. Let's see. It's a hard one. No, Mpali Super Story. Okay, I prefer Super Story, but Mpali is really good.
Number 3, maybe let's see what's on number 2, but it deserves to be on number 3, looking at Super Story and Banja in their places. So maybe let's see what's on number 2.
Okay, there we go. Mpali.
Mpali.
Yeah.
At number 3.
Mpali at number 3. It deserves to be there.
Maybe Zua.
Maybe.
Why?
It's not yet here.
I'm more of a Mpali person now.
Yeah, because I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Just maybe.
Yeah, it should be Zuva, man. Yeah, it should be Zuva.
Watched Zuma before?
Yeah, I've watched Zuva. Also since, like, funny thing is, like, when Zambezi Magic was, like, coming up, right? And Home, that was the time, like, Zeworld was popping. Like, the popularity moved from, like, Telemundo, it went to Zeworld. And I remember the only shows on Zambezi Magic were there, like, Snakes and Ladders and stuff. And so, Mom, when she would see me watching that, she would be like, from Zambia. You feel me? So, yeah, when I started, I used to do, like, maybe on a show, she's watching maybe King of Hearts. When it goes on a break, I'll put, like, on Zuva for a few minutes and stuff. And so, one day, she, like, actually joined me and started watching. She's like, okay, Zambia has improved, die. And from there, she diverged. She, like, so the Zeworld series, like, they are like too much biased and they're also lying. So you're like, let's just go to Zuva and Pali. And that's how they became fans of the whole thing. So yeah, I've been a big fan of Zuva. Only that these days, they've fallen off a bit. I wouldn't say, yeah, they've fallen off a bit. But I'm not a hater, but yeah. I'm just saying.
Oh, this going to come out a little bit bad, but you know, I've seen my dad. He has a wife, and the wife is sometimes it's just stress everywhere, and now you're having having 3, and now that's triple the stress, man. So just some unnecessary things that happen. Like you're not supposed to do this. So 3, 4, and also what Nguzi goes through, that's just a no-no, it's a red flag.
What's currently going on with this new generation, I think they might perceive it to be better. But for me, no. Because Super Story was a bomb. Super Story was, we'd sit up like 22. Yeah, like everybody's in the house seated. But in Pali, it's just the women and whatnot. But it's okay. This one is, could I take back my words about, this one is the bomb, I think. It's the best that we've ever seen, all of us. Baka Haynes and Sindingo. Yeah.
Isidingo. Oh, Isidingo.
This one, I watched it on Zit Movie TV.
Isidingo. Okay, Mpali should be on number 3.
Well, I think it's better than Pali. It's better than Pali. Better than Super Story. Maybe they're tied. They're tied for it because I think maybe it encompasses the whole thing about an African TV show because they were like Africa as a whole. But then Banja. Locally, Banja is like the best. We've had the best. Banja is the best locally. But if in terms of Africa, no. Nsindingo and Super Story are tied.
Isidingo, I remember Isidingo. So it's generations here, because if it's number 1, Isidingo, yeah, I remember Isidingo. I wouldn't be surprised if it was still airing, because it was never ending.
Because it's been there ever since. Like, I started watching TV, Sindigos, there. From the President TV, the black and white one, to the big colored ones. Now we've got these HD and telling me still around.
That's one thing I remember about it, never ending.
I used to watch Isidingos a long time ago. I don't remember the whole story. I just remember that my great-grandmother loved it so much. You know, like she couldn't understand English, but she used to watch. That was the funny part. So, yeah, it reminds me of her.
I used to watch it briefly back on ETV,
But not as, it should not take as long as Isendigo. It was just too, we grew up watching it, now we're older, and I don't know if he's still around. I don't even want to know if he's still around because I just, we just overwatched Isendigo. Well, I know, it's still.
yeah, I don't really remember much about it, but yeah, it rings a bell. Especially like 16 and stuff. It used to, yeah, it used to come. I remember.
How about a recap, yeah?
I used to. Yeah, the one from movie TV and stuff back in the day.
At number 5, Banja. Kukumbukira madezi ya kudala.
I think by the time this one was there, we didn't have a TV.
At number 4, it's the African classic, Super Story.
Yeah, Toy Tomato.
At number 3, Mpali.
Mr. Nguzu and crew.
But I don't anymore. School, because you don't have access to TV the whole time.
Unfortunately, not all of us could get to see it. Ooh, shame. At number 2, Ati Ieveni Kali.
This one is the bomb, I think. It's the best that we've ever seen, all of us. Baka Haynes and Sindingo.
Can you guess what number 1 is? Well, it has the panel excited.
Whoa, I'm a genius.
Yes, I guessed right.
Welcome back. Any idea what number 1 is?
What I think would be number 1.
Maybe Zuva.
You remember that one, Bupilo? Maybe, I don't know.
I think it's Generation.
You like Generation?
I watched it a lot. I liked, the thing with South African dramas, I like how they incorporate their traditions and their language, especially. You know, so seeing this in Impali as well, I think that's why I like Impali as well, because, you know, the whole language thing and whatnot.
Let's put it all to bed. What is the top African TV show?
Whoa, I'm a genius.
Yes, I guessed right.
Zuva, no. No. For me, no.
But I'm currently not up to date.
I think, in my opinion, Mpali is better than Zuva. It's way better. Because, I mean, we're talking about African drama here. Yeah, Zuva is African, but I feel like on the language aspect and the whole, I just feel like Mpali beats Zuva.
Because I prefer Mpali to Zuva. Zuva is good, but I think the story sometimes is, I don't know, the direction of the story sometimes is kind of, you know, I don't know what I can say, but it's good. Like Zuva, when you miss out on something, like for a long time, then you come back, it's not easy for you to like connect the dots, but from Pali, you can easily catch up from anywhere. That's the thing.
Zuva was amazing.
Zuva is nice, but then I've never like found myself watching it.
When it started, I don't know if it was season 1, 2, I think it was top at that particular point. I don't know whatever went wrong. I don't know if it's the scripts but now that everyone is on Impali, and I was just seeing people writing up on social media, no, I should just put an end to Zuva and just concentrate on Impali. And I don't know what went wrong with Zuva, because Zuva had everything, and I'm not sure what's wrong with it now.
So I don't have much to say about it. I just know a lot of females like this. And most people say the writing now is kind of low class as compared to in the beginning.
Okay, like to give Zuva props, right? It's it's shown what Zambians can do, because most of the series that were there, right, they were mostly like a village setup like that, you feel me? But then Zuba, it's like showing like Lusaka as a city, and there are these like big rich people and stuff. It's a good storyline and stuff. Yeah, I think it's a big upgrade from that other series, which was, what's its name? Fever, do you remember? I don't know if you remember Fever. Yeah, that one was also dope. But yeah, Zuba is doing things.
What's Zuba? I don't think the script fits what I like.
It's really doing things. I think other people from other regions, people from like Nigeria or maybe South Africa, they can actually sit and watch Zuba and actually relate and stuff. So yeah, it's like the Mpali for people in town.
Hi, my name is Grace and you're watching 5.
Oh, it was such an interesting list.
No, I don't agree with this list. I don't.
About the list,
The list as a whole is pretty much interesting. There's Zuba, Banja. It's good you had three Zambian series, so it was okay. And just 2 like African, generally.
or there's some unexpected shows that I didn't think about, and I wanted Impali to be number 1 because it is number 1, and Banja, between Banja and it's a bit of a conflict there, Banja and Mpali, but Banja's legendary.
Baby, you got me down on my knees now. Baby, pick up the phone for me, nadikwevere. Shakwata pona, babe. It's a special feeling and I don't know what's going on with me, nadikwevere. Shakwata pona, babe. It's a special feeling and I don't know what's going on with me. Yeah. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Palomar here, and you're watching 5.
Okay, if we gave you a chance to rearrange the list, what would you come up with?
Number 5, Zuba, still there. Number 4, Super Story. Number 3, Banja. 2, Isidingo, and 1, Mpali. Yeah,
I guess that's fair.
that will be my list.
My number 5 would be Sidingo. My number 4 would be Banja. My number 3 would be Zuba. And then Super Story, then Mpali.
So my number 5 would be Isidingo because it has just overstayed. That's my number 5. So Isidingo number 5. Number 4 will be Zuba. I don't know what's wrong with it now, but that should be number 4. Number 3 would be Super Story because legend does it that our parents enjoyed that one. So I'll put it on number 3. Number 2, we have Mpali. Yeah, Mpali is doing the most right now. So that will be my number 3 or my number 2. And my number 1, it's Banja because Banja opened the doors for these things in Zambia. So Banja will be number 1 and that will be my list.
For me, Zuba will be 5. Let me see. No. Zuba, Banja. Then we would do Mpali. Okay. Yeah, Mpali would be 3rd. Then Super Story. Number 2. Then number 1 would be Nsindingo. For me, because I watched it a lot during supper time.
No, Banja at number 5. Isidingo at number 4. I would put which other one was there? Sorry. I would put Super. Yeah, I would. Okay, but then that's okay. I would put Zuba at number 3.
Okay.
I would put Super Story at number 2 and Pali at number 1.
This is Super Story, Super Story. I think
That's it for this episode. See you next time on 5.